got a story for you guys. Once upon a time, I wanted a car. Way back in my day. But I didn't want just any car. Once upon a time, I was like, oh, one day I'm gonna get a Corvette. I'm still gonna do that. Then I was like, one day I'm gonna get a convertible. Not too sure about that one anymore. But then I was like, hold up. Why don't I get a Jeep? Rubicon. That's what I want. I want a Corvette Stingray, and I want a Jeep Rubicon. Those are the two cars I really want. But then there came a day where I realized I can't afford that, and I won't afford that for a while. So let's go cheap. And my sister offers me a car for $1,200. I'm like, okay, I'm pretty excited about this. I'm ready. I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. So time's going by. She's like, hold on, I'm not gonna sell to you yet because I'm still needed for a few things. So I'm like, okay. And I'm like, dang, I ain't got a car. I'm upset. And then she comes back to me, let's see, a couple months later, I don't know. She's like, hey Jake, so I'm gonna sell you this car anyway because I'm not gonna need it like I thought I did. So instead of selling it to you for $1,200, I'm gonna sell it to you for $750. I'm like, really? You're gonna give it to me for $750? You not lying? Okay, let's go. So I got this money saved up for the car, and I give it to her. I'm like, okay, but the car's gotta get fixed. So it needed a new starter, and it needed a new car battery. So she gets the starter, and she gets the car battery, and I put them in. I'll have you know, it took 6 hours for me and my little brother Jordan to get this started in the car. 6 hours. There were moments when we were like, huh, we're not gonna get this done. Because it was pretty difficult. I mean, my first time working on a car. So yeah. But we get the starter in, we get the battery in. And we're like, okay, let's turn the car on. We turn the car on, I'm like, yes, the car works. Yeah, it drives and everything. But, hold on, I'm trying to figure out, because the car makes a loud noise, but I don't know if it made that loud noise when we started that. I don't know. Oh wait, it did. So anyway, the car starts. We're excited, like, yeah, we fixed the car. It's done. We ain't gotta do nothing else on it. Little did we know, that was not true at all. So it's later in the week, and I'm like, okay, I get my insurance, I get my temporary tags. So I'm like, okay, let's take this car to emissions now. I'm going with my older brother, Jarek. We're driving, we're like, okay, it's running fine. I'm like, okay, yeah, we're rolling down the street. I'm driving on these main streets like a boss. I'm a boss driver. If you ever get in my car, you'll feel like you're laying in bed. That's how safe you'll feel. You'll feel like you can just sleep and be fine when you drive, or when you ride with me in my car. But anyway, we're riding down the street and the car starts making a noise. I'm like, and then the engine light, the check engine light's on. I'm like, oh, let me roll into this King Soopers parking lot and check it out. So we check it. I'm like, well, maybe we need to add some oil to it. So we add some oil. I'm like, okay, all right. Turn the car on, put it in reverse, and it shuts off. I'm like, please don't be a problem. I can't right now with these problems. I just can't. So we're going, and it will not stop. I'm so, so like, okay. And I'm like, well, and we get it going, and as we're driving out of the parking lot, we're getting ready to keep going to emissions. Like, ain't nothing happened to the car. So we're going, and I'm like, the check engine light is on. Derek's like, okay. I'm like, I read this article, or this thing that this dude wrote, and he said, if the car has the check engine light on, don't take it to emissions. You gonna fail. So he's like, then don't take it. I was like, okay. I was like, let's go home. No, I asked him if he wanted to go to Jen and Jordan's track bikes. He's like, no. He's like, do you have all the oils for your car that you need? I was like, probably not. So we're gonna go to a gas station, but then on our way to the gas station, we're like going down the main street so I can take a turn and then come back around to this gas station. And we're going, and the car just gets really loud, like really loud. I'm like, bruh, calm down. Why are you screaming at me? We're going, and then the car in the middle of the street stops, it stalls, it just shuts off. I'm like, so I'm like, turn the engine back on, and I get it going. So we're going through this parking lot. I'm like, all right. I'm still in my head like, oh, I'm a pretty good driver. So we're going. And then we get to the street, Mississippi, and we turn, and as we're going down Mississippi, the car stalls again. Sorry. Past me. Turn on my emergency, my hazard lights. We're going. And we get to Peoria. I'm like, Jarek's like, pull into the parking lot over there. So I'm like, okay, let me pull in this parking lot. So I'll pull into this parking lot. And Jarek's like, get out of the car, I'm driving it. So I get out, I go to the passenger side, he goes to the side, and we're going. He's trying to see what's going on, and this car just will not pick up speed. I'm like, bro, what is wrong with this car? He's like, it might be the transmission. I'm like, please don't be the transmission. I'm broke. I can't afford a transmission right now. So we're going, we get home, we look at it, so like, okay. Then the next day comes, Sunday, and I get some gas, some oil for it, and some other stuff to stop this, I was hoping would stop this loud noise in the car. So we put the oil in, and this car sounds better. We put the stuff in, the car's still loud, still blah, 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 blah. So yeah, we do that, and then I run the car, still not running good. Next morning comes, I'm like, let me see how this car runs. I get in, and it's running a lot better. I'm like, oh, it's getting up to where it needs to be. Oh yeah, I don't know if I told you this already, but the car was struggling getting up to top speed. So we're going, I'm like, oh, this is running pretty good. So yeah. I come home and tell my dad, I'm like, the car's running pretty good. I'd like to take this to my driver's test. And so yeah, the next day comes, which is today actually. And I'm at work, and he calls me, he's like, or he texts me, he's like, call me as soon as you can. And I'm like, okay, I called him right away because I had the time. So I call him, he's like, okay, I ran this car and it is not working right. I'm like, dang, I really wanted it to be. So he's like, so for your driver's test, I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna park the car up at the place and then you come get it. And I was still gonna use my car for that. And what happens next, I will tell you in the next video because this story is longer. So that's all I got for you guys. Shout out time. I've got a shout out right there. bcardin1434. Check out his Instagram. And if you want a shout out, just let me know and I'll shout you out. Alright? Because we cool like that, aren't we? So that's all I have for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you like me, subscribe to my channel. If you don't like me, subscribe anyway because hopefully you'll like me at some point. I will put the links to my social medias in the description below and check out my older videos and stay tuned for my newer videos. That's all I got for you. See ya!